right. Hello.
Hello. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to connect with you.
hmm It's my pleasure to have you here. I'm so excited. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Sweta English Lifestyle.
Thank you so much for that. And I'm really excited to have this conversation. I've seen some of your videos and I felt like connecting with you. Um, the way you have done a lot of things, like it's been a very long time since you are on YouTube channel and you are doing a really great job on that. So I thought of connecting with you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's been 1 year, more than 1 year, I would say. One
Yeah.
year to 3 months completed that
Okay.
I'm consistent with YouTube. Yeah. All
It's
right.
been, I thought 2, 3 years maybe. Is it?
No, no, no. It's
Okay.
just only 1 year, 3 months. Like I have started my YouTube channel, but I was not active. Just my ID
Okay.
was there. But
Hmm.
focusedly or consistently, I started in June in
Okay.
2024. Yeah.
Great, great. Okay. So,
Yeah.
would you mind?
Earlier, I was learning. 2 years, three
Oh,
years ago, I was learning English language.
okay, great, great. Got it.
Yeah. Before moving to the conversation, I would like to know about you.
Sure, sure. So, as you know, my name is Akanksha, and I hail from Uttarakhand. After I got married, I shifted here in Delhi, and I have a daughter. She's 2 years old. As far as my education is concerned, I have done graduation in Bachelor of Science, and right now I'm pursuing masters, which is in English language from Open University. And I'm working on my communication skills as well, especially in English language. And yeah, that's a bit about myself. I also run a small YouTube channel called Akanksha's English Hub, where I post conversational videos. I share my experiences of learning this language. So, yeah, that's about myself.
Wow, that's great. And you speak quite fluent English, and you pinged me or you told me that you're a beginner. I don't know how to do. Why did you say that?
No, I do. I do speak fast, but it is not fluent. I have this habit of speaking a little fast, but sometimes I get stuck. And sometimes, if
Hmm.
you throw any random topic to me, then I become in like how to describe this thing. So, yeah, it happens. So, I consider
It
myself as
happens.
beginner, right?
Yeah, some topics are there which we don't know. That's why it
Hmm.
happens. For example, like, you know, it matters here what? Knowledge. I think
Yeah.
if I don't know any topic, then I would also be fumble or I get stuck. It's normal. But you are speaking, so that is matter here. And you say that you're beginner. So I was thinking, okay, she's beginner, so let's do it and let's try to make her comfortable. I was thinking that. And I have seen your videos, not completely, but I have seen you on YouTube.
Okay.
So I think you were speaking quite well.
I think there are a lot of things which I have to improve. I recently started these conversational and all. It's been 1.5 months since I'm doing it regularly. With this as well, I took a break in between. But yes,
Mhm.
I feel like I have to improve a lot, and then I do consider myself beginner. I feel like I have to work on myself a lot.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. You recently started, right? That's why you are thinking that, yeah, you need to improve more and you have to be consistent for months and years. So that's why. Yeah, it happened initially when I started that time. I was also thinking. And I was also taking gap a lot. Somehow I completed 1 year on YouTube.
Oh,
And I'm trying my best because I teach people as well on
mm,
my, like on offline mode in my area
okay.
or on online mode as well. So that's how I'm also making myself available for English language. But yeah,
Mm,
this is how it is.
yeah,
We
amazing.
cannot
But
give 100% every day, right? Sometimes we take
mm,
time, and sometimes we
yeah,
give.
absolutely, absolutely. And
Mhm.
I am
I think
personally
you were
very
saying something.
inspired by your journey. I said I'm very inspired by your journey after watching your videos, and I felt like I mean you have done really great job. I would say start first you learn by yourself, and then you teach as well.
Mhm.
And on YouTube, you are doing a great job in a year. So okay, so I just want to know that what which inspires you to learn this language.
Okay. I always say that there are many things. I am not just inspired by language, but I'm inspired by, you know, to do something in my life. Actually, I want to do something in my life to make myself independent and to grow myself, to improve myself. As I was a student of college when I started learning English, and I didn't know anything. I was not talking to people. Now, this much I'm communicating, I'm shocked. Sometimes I feel that, wow, I'm speaking. I communicate with people and many people, not even just only co learners, tutors, experts. I teach. So I'm confused sometimes. But yeah, when we do anything, definitely we achieve. And I did that. And I was so focused and I indulged myself in English language. So that's how I did. And inspiring is a thing that I can't say particular one thing. I get inspired with many things. With my sister, then with myself. I'm so self motivated person always since my childhood, and not childhood, I would say, not childhood, but I would say when I was in 12th class, always I was motivated to myself that I need to uh, you know gain good marks. In that way I was always thinking to myself. So since in my 12th class I was so motivated to do something. Then I completed my school and I went to school. I went to college and I felt to learn my skills, some skills that I don't know, I didn't communicate, I didn't have confidence earlier. So I worked, and gradually I got inspirations for many things day by day. So for English particular, if you would ask, then I wanted to do I wanted to learn one language, that is English. And it
Mhm.
inspired me a lot because when I listened to people when they used to speak English when I was in college, in my school, college time also I was not able to speak, right? So when I was hearing professors used to speak in English, I was so inspired by them. I was so inspired that how they would speak English. I was so inspired.
Mhm.
So that is, and there are many things I would say. Always I feel
Mhm.
inspired with this English language. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, I can understand that. And what inspired you to create a YouTube channel?
Again, this is also something that I want to establish myself, improve myself. I just want to grow myself, and YouTube is a platform where I can explore myself. I wanted to explore. And I wanted to do something on YouTube which can help people. So that's why I started with conversation. When I started my journey of YouTube, you can see that from the beginning I'm having sessions with people. I
Mhm.
started having conversation with many people, co-learners, because I wanted to teach, I wanted to help, and I wanted to improve. My first conversation and some conversations, if you have seen, then you think that how I was earlier. But when I started learning, when I started teaching, I started making videos and talking to people, I improved in that way. And I get again inspiration a lot to start my YouTube channel in English. And
Mhm.
always I wanted to come on YouTube. Earlier, when I was watching videos on YouTube, I was watching some motivational speakers like Aman Dhatawal sir,
Mhm.
and then Sandeep Maheshwari sir, and then Mahatma Ji Technical. There are many YouTubers. I used to watch them. As a student, we were watching them earlier. So I
Yeah.
was one of them. I was one of them, and I got inspiration from them that, yeah, I also want to do something in this way. I want to help people. And also, my sister inspired me a lot. She wants to help people in our area, and we started institute. So that is also kind of motivational and inspirational for me to do hard work and to help people to learn together. That's how.
That's such a great motivation, I would say. And you are doing that great job, I would say. I mean, you connect with a lot of people and then they get that confidence to have a conversation with someone and they learn as well by your channel. Yeah. I
Exactly.
recently
And
watched
many
your
people.
videos. I think
Mhm.
yeah,
Sorry.
I think you were giving some interview or something.
Yeah.
I didn't understand anything because it was I think it was in your own language, right?
Yes, yes. In our West Bengal, people have recognized, or they
Oh,
have, like, I have been featured there. Newspapers, so many newspapers and so many news channels. Once they get to
congratulations.
know that I have a YouTube channel, yeah, thank you so much.
Wow, great.
Yeah, that was a great experience for me. I never imagined. Like I have imagined in my school time when I was in 12th class, I wanted to be featured at least one time for gaining good marks to be a
Hmm.
topper girl like that. I was thinking, but I didn't get, and I wanted to participate in many um, things, in many like what we can say extra curriculum activities.
Hmm.
So I
Okay.
didn't do. I didn't get any trophy or anything like that. So I was so demotivated for that. And
Hmm.
I didn't feel that I would become a kind of speaker that can fulfill my dream to come on newspapers and news channels. So that's how it
Hmm.
happened. Yeah,
Finally, your
finally, for
dream
English
come true.
language.
Yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
That's sweet. So, were you always good at your studies?
No, never. I would say
Really?
never. Really. If I share, okay, I'm telling you. See, when I was in school, it is rural area. Now the way I'm
Hmm.
speaking English, people get shocked always that how can
Hmm.
you speak English? Because in this area, tea garden area, people they don't speak English, and if they are English medium students, they speak, but some people are struggling being an English medium student. So I speak English as I'm Bengali medium student. So that's
Hmm.
why they newspapers or like journalists were shocked and they took my
Hmm.
interviews and all things, right? So I did hard work, and since my school time, I was not studying because this is village. Now I stay in a small town to teach people. This is my rented house. This is not my own house. I am from village, but I don't live in village due to network issues and
Hmm.
lack of
I completely
facilities.
get.
There are
Yes.
no facilities. Okay, so I stay here, and when I was in childhood, that time I was not studying well, and I studied in small schools, government school, primary schools. I studied in childhood. I two times primary schools, then girls' school, boys' school, which is our government small schools, right? So that's how I studied, and I was not focusing much. But my sister told me that in 10th class you should study well, and I also was struggling to study in 10th class because I was not studying my childhood studies. I was not doing much. So in 10th class I started doing hard work a lot in studying. I was so focused, and my sister told me that you should take serious about this study. Now you are in 10th class, so I became serious that time, and I struggled a lot to study as well because I was completely new for study. I was not studying much. I didn't know how to read properly, right? And I did a really hard work for study as well. 10, 11, 12. Then
Hmm.
3 years I did hard work. Then in 10th class, I was not that much good, but in 11th, 12th class, I did really well.
Okay.
So that time I got good marks, I would say. 11 and 12 class.
Wow,
That
great.
is my journey
Yeah.
of school.
I kind of relate to your journey because I also come from a very rural area of Uttarakhand. And to be honest, I
Mm-hmm.
know that how it feels because it is not only about English, but it is also about the way they teach and the way in a rural area, education is not that much good, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
For a kid as well, they don't have
right.
that much good environment of studies. Like, uh, to be honest, when I was a kid, so I have done my schooling from a rural area. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Nobody really, only my mom. Of course, our parents always says that you have to study really hard. But then the teacher was also not that much like you. They are not going to motivate you that okay, you have to study hard. They will
Mm-hmm.
beat you. They will
Mm-hmm.
uh, say it to you, but you don't in a rural area. You don't get that much environment that okay, you have to study really hard, and you don't see that much competition as well. So
Mm-hmm.
in that environment, you don't try to improve yourself a lot. But when you go outside from
Mm-hmm.
that environment, then you understand that okay, I have to work a lot on myself, right?
You're
Uh,
right.
and in rural area, one thing people like for kids as well, they have to do their household chores as well. It's not like they have
Mm-hmm.
to
Yeah,
study
you're
all the
right.
time. Yes, they have to
Yes,
help their parents. Exactly.
you
I mean, when
won't
I was a kid,
believe. Yeah, yeah, please go ahead, complete, then I'll tell.
Yes, I was just saying that when I was a kid, I used to do my household chores after coming back from home. So it was necessary. It was not like
Yeah.
in cities you will see that kids are only focusing on their studies. They have to go to tuitions, classes, extra
Mm-hmm.
classes. They only focus is
Yeah.
on studies, right? Not they are not going to do any household chores. But in a village, kids are doing household chores at the same time. They have to do so many things. So I can
Mm-hmm.
understand that. Yeah, you were saying something.
Yeah, I was also like I remember my childhood how I was doing, it was silly for people, or maybe I would say what I was doing, and it was fun for me. I was playing a lot, and we used to go to bring firewood. We actually burn firewood for cooking. So I used to go
Yes,
a lot, and I was
in our village.
so interested. I was so
Okay.
interested to bring all the firewoods with friends. We used to go, and even we have now we don't have, but we had cows. So we were going to
Yes,
bring grass as well. I was just,
same.
what do I call? I don't know. वो हम उसको काटते थे ना, so we were doing that way, cutting
Same,
the
same,
grass
same. Yeah.
and
Yeah, we
bringing.
also had cow.
Yeah, so still we do. It's not a big deal for us, or it's not like
Exactly.
difficult task. It's common. Now I'm saying here, I'm feeling awkward. I'm thinking that okay, is it like that? I do really. I belong to rural area in tea garden where we go to take firewoods and then grass, this kind of things we do. Now I'm talking in English. It sounds awkward and
Hmm.
odd, right? But in real, it is. Still, we
Yeah,
are in
exactly. And
village, so of course it happens.
yeah, absolutely. And the
Hmm.
people who are living in a village right now, they are right now as well, they are doing all these things. So it is not
Hmm.
awkward at all. This is just our
Yes, you're
lifestyle,
right.
right? The
And my
people who are
mother,
living.
even, I'm saying you, like I'm telling you right now that still we cook in firewood, not in gas or
Yeah.
cylinder, what we can say. Yeah. So my mother goes to tea garden and
Hmm.
she brings firewood from the tea
Yeah.
garden. Still. So like that we do. And I don't go nowadays. That is what.
Mhm. Yeah, I can understand. In when we
Mhm.
were kid, that time we have this crave that okay, I also want to do this. I also, but once we grow up, then we always say that okay, I don't want to do it.
Yeah, that time we don't understand about our educational things, education, studies related things,
Hmm.
and learning some, have some skills that we don't understand. Being a rural people,
Because
we don't understand that we need to study,
yes,
we need to participate, we need to
exactly.
learn some skills
Because
and some hobbies. We don't understand, right?
exactly because nobody teaches that how what is the value of this thing. To be honest,
You're
practically
right.
nobody told us, right? We know
Nobody.
that we only understand it. We only listen this. Okay, this is important, but why? Nobody
Mm-hmm.
knows. Why it is
Yeah.
important, what if we will not study, what will happen in with our life, right? So that's why,
Yeah.
and the competition in city area, if you see, kids are very competitive. They feel like
Competitive.
the
Yeah.
other, yeah, I mean they have this thing that okay, this person is going to get more marks, I have to work hard. But in
Yeah.
rural area, they are not, kids are not interested at all. They feel like okay,
Not
what,
interested.
yeah, they don't have this thing like okay,
Mm.
we have any competition because there is no environment. So I think that is the most
Yeah,
important thing why rural kids they struggle a lot when it comes to education. And then when they
you're
go
right.
out from that, yeah, when they
Hmm.
go out from that place, that time that it becomes horrible for them. To be honest, I this is what
Hmm.
I personally feel because then they see that we have to learn a lot of things and how
Yes,
much.
that time they realized even to do
Yeah,
something. Right.
exactly.
That time they realized.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So same thing happens with me as well, I would say, when I went to a small city to study.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mm.
So it's like 3 hours it takes from my
Mm.
home. So I was staying there. I during COVID, I was studying in my college time. I'm talking about.
Mm.
So that time I was studying there, and I saw the environment. Everything was different. I changed my personality, and I changed the way I think. I
Hmm.
started thinking in that way that okay, now I need to see the world. Now I need to
Exactly.
survive here. I need to learn something. I didn't know anything.
Hmm.
I studied in girls' school, in small government school, and I didn't know
Hmm.
anything. Okay, I was not talking to boys as well. In my college time, I didn't
Hmm.
talk with boys. I didn't have friends much in my college
Hmm.
because I was not able to make and I was not able to communicate, and I was busy with myself to learn something. I was thinking that where to start, from where to start to learn something.
Hmm.
Then I was indulging myself on phone. That yeah, something that I need to learn now. I need to change myself. Now it's time to change. Now school time that is different. Now you are in city. So that's how I
Hmm.
changed my
Exactly.
personality. But you won't believe that I didn't even go out. When I was staying in city, I was not going out. Just I was learning English language. I was focusing on online platform. If you are busy in online, then you cannot go outside, right? So I didn't explore much my college life just because
Hmm.
of learning English. So that's how I did. Okay.
But I think
And
now you have, yes.
yes, yes, please continue.
I mean, I was saying that I think now you have made a lot of friends, right?
Yes, now everyone is my friends, I would say, because I think like my I have like my children. What I can say that not my children but my students. Okay, it means I teach
Student.
in institute, so they are my students,
Hmm.
but they are children actually. They are children, and
Hmm.
some students are college students, then school students, and then one, two, three, four classes also even I teach in institute. So they are also my friends. I created them. I made them my friends. Hello,
Wow.
hello. You
Um,
got stuck.
yes. Am I audible? Yes, yes, I can.
No, you are, but
But I
you are
can
not
hear you.
visible. Oh yeah,
No
now I
problem.
can see you.
Okay.
Now I can see
Yes,
you. That time you were stuck.
I
Yeah,
think
so
it's
I was
better.
saying that nowadays everybody is my friend except
Hmm.
my school friends, I would say. Those who
Okay.
were my friends, or those who
Hmm.
were my, school friends, college friends, they're not connected with me. But I created this environment on online platform that I teach people and they are my friends. I believe that. I have conversations, so they are my friends. We know each other, right? So that is how I build the community and build the bonding with people. So
Exactly.
I don't feel that I don't have friends now, but I have, but not original friends like my school friends and what we can say childhood friends. They are not connected with me. Everybody is busy, but on
Hmm.
online platform we are trying to connect each other, and we remember always, right? Once we see on YouTube, once we watch anyone's videos, and once we
Yeah.
connect, we
It
always
feels
remember
like,
them.
yeah, it feels like
Mm.
making a bond with them, right? It feels like once you have a genuine conversation with someone, it feels like, okay, I know that person. He or she means something to us as well, right? We consider them
Mm-hmm.
as a friend.
Yeah,
Yes.
we don't feel that strangers and anything
Hmm.
like that. Yeah, because we see
Exactly.
videos and we know them, and when we talk
Hmm.
again, we get that bonding towards each
Exactly.
other. Yeah.
Sometimes even if we don't have conversation with them, but if we are only watching their videos, so sometimes
Hmm.
at that time also it feels like very connected. It feels like they are
Hmm.
some of our relatives or something, right?
Yeah, you're right. You're right,
Hmm.
absolutely. And also, one more point I wanted to highlight that as we were talking about schools related, right? So, do you know that when I go to survey, nowadays I try to, like, not nowadays, for a long time I am doing this. So, I go students' houses and I try to tell them and, motivate them or give awareness about English language and skills. So, that
Wow.
time
Great.
yeah, I got to know that they don't know many things. They don't use phone. It means they use phone for reels and Instagram
Hmm.
and then other platforms. But for
Hmm.
learning, they don't know on YouTube they can learn. When they watch my videos, that time they see they don't get that much interest because they don't use YouTube for learning. So it's
Hmm.
very difficult to make them understand. And
Yeah.
also in 10th class and 12th class and college students are not able to study much even their Hindi language, or you can say Bengal, if they are Bengali medium, they are not able to study much. If they are Hindi medium, they are not able to study much. Like that, the situation is. Sometimes people, even some students don't know. Like I'm saying this, literally, this is my experience. They don't know, alphabet and many things, alphabet,
Oh my God.
letters. Like that
Mm.
situation is. Some people even don't know writing their name, and some people they don't
Wow.
know maths, anything like one, two, three, four, counting. They don't know. Like that, the
Mm.
situation is in our area. So I feel
Very
bad.
difficult.
I really feel bad, and
Exactly. I mean,
I'm
they
feeling
don't know.
bad to talk about this even.
I mean, it is for them. Like in the future, they are the one who is going to have these difficulties in their future, right? Uh, right now, maybe they are not aware about it, but in future they have to struggle a lot because of this. But you have took a great initiate, I would say, to spread this awareness about English language. That's a very great thing, I would say, because it is very important to make people aware, right? Because when
You're
we
right.
were kid, we also didn't know these kind of things. But if you are doing such
Mhm.
kind of things, it is a great job, I would say. Yeah.
I'm trying my best, but let's see what will happen. That's why even people recognized me, that I'm doing something in my life. Okay, I have a YouTube channel. I speak
Wow.
English. That is people they don't do here, especially for these things. I would say they recognized or they featured me.
Wow,
Yeah.
you are doing a really a great job, I would say.
Okay, thank you so much. I think we are about to end this
Yeah.
session now.
Okay, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity once again. I really enjoyed this conversation thoroughly.
I also really enjoyed this conversation. Thank you so much. Have a great day. We'll meet
Yeah,
tomorrow
thanks.
again.
Same, same. Okay, thank you. Bye.